Hello, everyone. Welcome. All right. So I am trying to go live on all the places. Ooh, what's happening here? So I'm trying to go live on TikTok, but it's doing weird things. Okay, there we go. All right. If you're watching this on the replay, guys, go ahead and type hashtag replay in the comments. It lets me know you're watching on replay. Live studio is now available. What? What is TikTok saying to me? I'm trying to stream on TikTok. Oh, it's on mobile gaming. No wonder. Let's change it to device camera. There we go. Reading is fundamental. All right. So, welcome, guys. We're going to be talking about lots of updates that are happening on TikTok. I am, like always, of course, in live on another device. What? I don't know what's happening to TikTok. Okay, there we go. It's like I was trying to go live here, but also on my phone here, and there was just like some my phone user error. I never can blame anything technology wise. I always got to blame the user because it's me. But welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. If you are watching this on the replay, just type hashtag replay in the chat and let me know you're watching a replay. Hey, Leticia. I am live right now here on TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. And so if you are live with me, guys, say hi. Tell me what city, state, or country you guys are watching from. I would love to know. And this is me just checking my pages to make sure that I am live and we can see the live stream. It says that I am live on my Facebook page, but I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing a post that I made, but I'm not seeing the live stream, which is interesting. Okay. I'm guessing that will work at some point in time. But welcome, guys. Glad you guys are here. Interesting. Why is it saying I'm live if I'm not actually live on Facebook? There it is. Okay. I don't know. There it is. Okay. All right. Let me check my other Facebook page to make sure that that's working well. But if you guys are here, say hi. Welcome. Glad you guys are here with me. Okay. It says I'm live everywhere, so we're good to go. All right. So let me pull up my my chat that way I can see everybody's comments. All right. I see from Santana. I see San Antonio. I see Dallas. Welcome, everybody. Tell me which city, state, or country you guys are watching from. I am in Houston, Texas. It is 6 o'clock here in Houston. And if you are in the South, obviously it's 6 o'clock for you. If you're on the East, it's probably 7. If you're on the West, it's probably 4. Or if you're Mountain Time, I have no idea what time it is. No idea what time Mountain Standard Time is. Like, who knows? Who knows what Mountain Time is? Like, I don't. All right. Sorry. Something disappeared off my screen. Dang. What is happening? This is user error. User error. I'm trying to there it goes. It's back. Okay. All right. So we're going to be talking about lots of TikTok updates, as well as doing some live coaching with you guys. I'll be here for about 40 minutes and then I got to go feed my cats and I got to go to the gym. And so we're going to do some updates on what I'm seeing is happening with TikTok right now, as well as do some live coaching. Okay. All right. So if you guys are here, 5 p.m. Okay, maybe Mountain Time. I don't know. So if you guys are here, everybody say hi. If you are watching from TikTok, do me a favor. If you can hit share while you're live, that would be amazing. TikTok rates your live stream by the amount of activity you have in the first 10 minutes. So while you're here, at least the first 10 minutes, if you wouldn't mind tapping your screen and giving likes and hitting the share button. Hitting the share button at the bottom, because TikTok is ranking my live stream based on you guys' activity in the first 10 minutes. Okay. So please tap the screen and give likes and then hit the share button down at the bottom. All right. Hey, Marisol. So we're going to be talking about lots of things that I see happening with TikTok right now, how you can get in on that and how that's going to impact you. Okay. We did have a conversation about TikTok yesterday, but I'm going to have it again because I know that some of you guys are new. You haven't been here. You weren't here yesterday. And so I want to give you guys my take. So before I start in on that, I want to know, what are you guys currently feeling about TikTok? So what is your current feeling about TikTok? So if you had to say your feelings in 1 or 2 words, what would those feelings be as it pertains to TikTok right now? Okay. And if you guys wouldn't mind, please hit share. That'll help me reach more people. And specifically, if you are live here on TikTok, if you wouldn't mind tapping the screen and giving likes and hitting the share button right here, it really will help TikTok push out my video more on the For You page to get more people in. But I can't make that happen. Only you guys can make that happen. So the more you guys tap and hit likes, the more you guys hit share, the better the live stream is going to do. Okay, so what is one word you would use to express how you feel about TikTok right now? Okay, hey, Elizabeth. Marisol says she feels excited. Okay, I feel excited. Everybody that's here, tell me what's one word you would use to express how you feel about TikTok right now. All right, and I want to help you guys with that. All right, I also am going to address some of the issues that people are having with TikTok, but I'm trying to wait until it's like 10 minutes in. That way I don't have to repeat it, because I said it yesterday, but I want to say it again today, but I don't want to have to say it again and again and again. Otherwise, those of you guys that are watching are going to be bored, right? Elizabeth says she feels overwhelmed. Okay, understand that. Danielle said, with engagement down and dangerous policy updates, I'm feeling nervous. Okay, Danielle, I respect that. Okay, let's get two more people to tell us how they're currently feeling about TikTok right now. Okay, and I am going to address what she's saying about the policy updates, engagement being down, and all that. I am going to address that. We talked about it yesterday, but we're going to talk about it again today because some of you guys are super new to the live stream. Okay, all right. So thank you guys so much for sharing. Those of you guys on TikTok, thank you so much for tapping your screen and giving likes. And if you wouldn't mind, hit that share button. That would be amazing. And thank you so much for following me. Okay. Let's see. Same Danielle, seems a lot of changes that don't seem great. Okay, Susie, thank you for sharing that. Give me one more minute and I'm going to get started on the policy updates and all that stuff. Okay, so I promise you we will talk about that. All right, I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. Okay, sorry, I got something in my nose. All right, so I promise you I'll talk about that. Okay, I think I got something in my nose. Okay, sorry. I don't like to touch my nose on screen, but I don't want you guys seeing if I have a booger in my nose and I don't address it. Okay, all right, hold on. All right, the last thing I want to do is be here live and I got a booger hanging out my nose. I mean, that's just, nobody wants that, okay? So if you guys saw me just now, you saw me for 1 second to get some out of my nose. That way it's not here for like an hour. Okay, so it is what it is. Hey, bestie. Glad you're here. All right, okay. So let's get started. So, well, I'm very excited about all the things that are happening with TikTok right now. I am very excited. And I want to also address anybody's concerns that they're currently having. Okay. So if you have any current concerns about TikTok, tell me what those concerns are in the chat. I'm going to address those concerns first, and then I'll tell you everything I'm excited about. Okay. So if you have any concerns about TikTok, put them in the chat and then I will address them. Okay. We are here live on TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. Is that it? Hold on. Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. Okay. Yes. So we're everywhere. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey sis. Sorry. Heather, nervous about the changes. Okay. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. Everybody else, I want each person gonna tell me what's the one word that you feel, if you feel concerned about TikTok, what is it that you can feel concerned about? And we're gonna talk about it. Okay. We're gonna talk about it and then we're gonna talk about what I'm excited about. Okay. All right. I do tell people that like I've had COVID like 5 times, and the last time I got COVID, instead of me getting losing my sense of taste and smell, COVID gave me uncontrollable nose candy. Right? That sounds like drugs. But COVID gave me nose gifts. That's the best way to put it, is the B word, right? So like I have this gift that COVID gave me, which is the B word all the time. And so I'm always like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Sometimes I don't even know it's there and then bam. So just know that that's my gift of COVID. That's what COVID gave me. So it is what it is. All right. Okay. Elizabeth said feels confused because I'm new and I keep accidentally breaking rules and lives and get restricted. Okay. All right. Nose candy. I know that's like drugs, right? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about the concerns you guys have, and then I will share all of the excitement that I have. Okay. All right. Now, if you are live with me on TikTok, make sure you guys are tapping your screen and giving likes and hit the share button because it helps me get more people into the live stream. All right. Thanks for following. So here are some of the concerns that people have about TikTok. The first big one is the new updates. Okay, is the new policy updates. All right. If you're someone and you're concerned about the policy updates, just type policy in the chat. All right. That way I can know. Okay. Just type policy if that is you. All right. So it's really, really, really important to understand something. First things first, TikTok was owned by ByteDance, okay? ByteDance had their own terms and conditions, and we signed them, okay? Many of us didn't read anything of what those terms and conditions said. We just signed them because we wanted to be on TikTok. The same way we just signed everything for Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and Snapchat. We just signed them, right? Many of us don't even know what those terms and conditions say, okay? Then, thank you for following. Then what happened? Police. Then when the deal was made between TikTok and the US, there had to be brand new terms and conditions because now the terms and conditions are based upon the American owner, right? And unfortunately, what they're asking us to sign is very similar to what we signed in the past. It's also very similar to what we signed for Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Amazon, and everybody, right? So the same way they are saying what they're saying in their terms and conditions is very similar to what we already said yes to on all the other platforms, like all the other ones, right? That is why I could talk about menopause hair thinning, and then all of a sudden I'm watching a Netflix show and an ad will pop up, and then hers will pop up talking about helping me with menopause hair thinning. Why? Because when I signed the terms and conditions of my email account and logged into my smart TV, I gave them permission to do certain things, right? Every time I go to a hotel, oh my God, the hotel knows what's going on with me because I've given them my email address when I signed up for Marriott Rewards points. And so they're in there marketing to me like all the time, every time I travel somewhere, right? I'm not saying that it's right, okay? I'm saying that the terms and conditions you guys just saw with TikTok, you saw them pop up recently because the new owners changed and they had to get you to agree to terms and conditions the same way Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and everybody else that we done signed, okay? So that doesn't mean that it's awesome. It just means that that's the terms, okay? So I'm not saying, oh, it's amazing. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that is how it is, okay? Does that make sense, everybody? Okay, makes sense? Okay, TikTok, do me a favor. Tap the screen and make sure you guys are hitting share, okay? Thank you so much. Now, the second thing that people are concerned about as it pertains to TikTok is low views, okay? Now, I'm going to show you guys something. So here's the deal. I need everybody to pay attention when I say this part right here, okay? I know that we tend to feel like that TikTok is suppressing our content, right? Don't get it twisted. I do feel like if you are saying certain things, doing certain things, that they are not going to let that content get pushed out like crazy, right? For example, how do I say this? So, got it. Remember back in the day when we were first learning about COVID-19, before it was, what we call it? It was coronavirus, right? So we were all calling it coronavirus. We were all just talking about it freely. And then eventually, when we kept talking about it, it gave this disclaimer. Or then our content wasn't getting pushed out like it normally was when we were talking about solutions around coronavirus or COVID-19, right? It's the same thing to where if you're talking about something politically, right? And they deem it like if it's factual or non-factual, the same way they did that on Facebook, that's what started to happen on TikTok, right? And it's kind of like last year or 2024 when the Montgomery boat brawl happened, when the black people were fighting the drunk people at the boat, whatever. At first, those videos being pushed out like crazy. But when they realized it was people fighting and fight videos, all that content started to get suppressed. It wouldn't push out anymore, right? Because they were censoring being able to push out that kind of stuff, right? Same as when somebody does something bad, they come on live stream with a pew pew, or they just do something, they're suppressing content, right? So I'm not saying that's right either, okay? I'm just saying that's the same that happens on all the platforms. But here is the big thing that I want you to understand. 2 weeks ago, TikTok signed a deal with a USA company, partners, right? So TikTok was on the server, ByteDance's server, okay? Y'all hear me? Was on ByteDance server. They no longer own TikTok. So TikTok USA had to move to a US server, right? And I know we think that there's probably 10 guys or 100 people in a room that can just hit a button and everything is good. That's not how it goes. You're talking about moving an entire company, all the things as it pertains to TikTok from one company in one country to another company in another country, right? It's like this. Those of y'all that have iPhones, I don't know how Android works. I don't have an Android. If I go to the store today, the whatever Apple store, and I say, I want to migrate this phone to this phone, what's going to happen? They're going to say, okay, log into your iCloud. And then now I'm going to sit in there for like 4 hours. 4 hours until my phone updates. Y'all been there, right? If you've been there, say you've been there, right? Where you go into the store, think you're going to get a new phone, and that's it. And you end up in there for like 5 hours waiting on your phone to update, right? And then it's still malfunctioning. They say, okay, now you got to do an official update. Okay, now you got to update all your apps, right? Or you get a notification from iOS and it says, at midnight tonight, we're going to update your phone. You're like, great, new update. You wake up the next morning and you're like, my phone is worse off today than it was last night. What is wrong with this thing? If you guys agree with me, just say I agree, okay? Like, y'all not talking to me. I need y'all to talk to me, okay? Do y'all agree? Let me see. What's happening in the chat? Nobody's talking to me. I see y'all here, but nobody's talking to me. I feel like I'm by myself. I technically am. It's me, a mic, and a camera, but I want y'all to talk to me, okay? Like, y'all got to talk to me. Otherwise, I feel like I'm by myself, all right? I want to feel like y'all are in here with me, okay? All right. So it takes you hours to get everything moved, just from the iCloud, right? Just from the iCloud to your phone. How long do you think it would take a company to move from ByteDance to the US with millions of people on it? A long time. A long time. Okay? And there is no guarantee that it's going to be perfect when it does land, similar to our phones. So TikTok is not trying to make you guys have bad views. That's not what they're doing. They just changed from a whole country to a whole other country, new owners, and they're trying to make it work well, okay? Also, these people didn't go and spend millions and millions and millions of dollars to purchase TikTok just so that we won't get any views anymore. The company wants to make money. Okay, so ByteDance still owns 15%, and the USA company owns 85%. They want to make money. It's not in their best interest to make us want to leave TikTok. They're not sabotaging us. They're not sabotaging themselves. They just moved a whole company to a whole other country. Okay, now I don't work for TikTok. This is just me using my thought process, and I'm just like, here's what could be happening, but here's also what could be happening. And I am more so erring on the side of, this is a big move. This is a lot happening. We have never seen an app get bought by a whole other country, right? And they got to move everybody overnight and everybody's using it, right? So it's a huge thing that is happening as it pertains to TikTok, okay? Yes, they still own 15%. If I was ByteDance, I would own 15% too. Do you think the monetization policies will change for us? Okay, I'll come back to that. Okay, so it's just really important to understand that you gotta think in terms of they're not gonna sabotage themselves or us for whatever reason. It's not in their best interest. Nobody spends almost $1 billion to sabotage themselves. They just don't do that. Okay, all right. Now, will things change? Yes, things are going to change. That is what happens when there's new owners. Do I think they have plans to change it for the worse? No, I do not. Right? Do I think they have plans to change it for the better? Yes. Do they have ulterior motives? Yes, they all do. Right? It's like this, it's their business, right? For example, I got these earrings, okay? I bought these earrings from Shein. Love them, right? But Shein didn't make them in a way where I could wear them for life. Right? They made them in a way where I can get a certain amount of wears out of them. I would love them so much, and then I would order more. right? That's what they did, right? Same thing goes for the hair products in my hair, right? When I do my hair looks great for X amount of days. It's not meant to stay that way forever. Why? So I can keep using the product. And if I keep using the product, I got to keep buying it. Right? So do I think that there's going to be changes that happen with TikTok? Yes, I do. Do I think that we're going to like some of the changes and not like some of them? Yes. But do I think it's going to be for the better? Yes. I think it's going to be for the better for us. Okay. I don't think it's going to be worse. I think it's going to be better. Do I think we're going to make more money on TikTok? Yes, I do. Right. Does that mean that the way we get paid on TikTok may change? Yes. Does that mean it means a lot of changes could happen? Okay. But we got to be okay with that. For example, I got a message from CapCut that said CapCut is no longer $7.99. It's $9.99. I looked at that app and was so annoyed. I was like, the new owners had already raised the price for CapCut. And I said, all right, let me just make more money. Because I was like, I wasn't happy seeing the price go from $7.99. I was not happy. But I was like, it's a business. Let me just pay it. Y'all see what I'm saying? I go to my grocery store and I go to get my Liquid IV and I'll be like, the price of Liquid IV went up. I'm still going to buy it because my body loves it. Y'all see what I'm saying? So it's like there will be changes will be made, right? Will we agree with everything? No, we're not going to agree with everything. Is our government trying to control certain things? Yes. But do they do that everywhere? They do it everywhere. They do it in our school books. They do it in our phones. Of course, they're going to do it on TikTok. And we can complain about it or we can say, and move on. Right? That's my thing. I huff and I puff and I move on because I can't control it. Right? You can't control it. What you can control is like, let me grow my account. Let me make this money. That's what you can control. Okay. That is what you can control. You can't control all the other things. Okay. That's the negative side of things. I'm just promise you it's going to be great. Okay. It's not fun to see when things change, but things do change. Right? That's like, as a person ages, everything starts to change. You know what I'm saying? Like my butt has been tight my whole life. I done lost 40 pounds and I'm like, oh snap, things are changing. I started losing my edges. I was like, that's not good. We got to do something with the edges, right? But things change all the time and we have to go, okay, I can either be mad or I can huff and puff for a second and keep going, right? It is okay to be frustrated, but be frustrated and keep it moving. Okay, be frustrated and keep it moving. Okay, all right. Now let's get to some good stuff. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. Now, before I get to the good stuff, TikTok, we've been sitting at 258 likes for the last 30 minutes. Everybody that's here, tap your screen, give me some likes, and then hit the share button. Okay. Also, you guys, I am doing a 14-day TikTok growth challenge, okay? A 14-day TikTok growth challenge, and it's designed for me to teach you live every single day for 14 days, okay? So here's how it goes. Every day, hey Tamra, every day starting Monday, February 16th, you're going to get an email from me. Do this today. And then every day at 4 o'clock from 4 to 4:30, you're going to get on a live private group with me and I'm going to coach you. Okay, so every day for 14 days, okay, you're gonna get an email, we'll do this, and then we're gonna get on a live call and I'm gonna coach you every day for 14 days, helping you grow your account and make money. Okay, helping you grow your account and make money every day for 14 days. The goal after 14 days is for you to get a minimum of 1,000 followers. Minimum. Some of y'all are gonna go viral and you're gonna get way more than that. Right? One of my students got 100,000 from one video in one day. Another one got 80,000 in 3 days. Another one got 50,000 in 24 hours. Okay. Another one got 14,000 in 24 hours. Right? So this 14-day TikTok growth challenge is designed to help you grow your account and make more money. Okay. So it's February 16th and that's when it starts. All right. If you are watching me and you're watching on Facebook or you're watching on Instagram, I have a chat bot. You can type the word challenge for Facebook and Instagram and my chat bot will send you a DM about the challenge, okay? If you are watching this and you're actually on TikTok and you want to join the challenge, there's a little box that showed up on the screen here. or there's a little orange arrow, right? Click on that. It's going to give you a box. Just go in there and type the word challenge. And then as soon as we hang up, I will give you the opportunity to be able to join the challenge, okay? The challenge is $14, okay? So it's $1 a day for 14 days. I tell you what to do, and then I coach you live every single day for 14 days. Every single day for 14 days, I'm going to coach you live on exactly what to do to grow your account and make more money. All right. Okay. So let's get into some of the good things with TikTok. Okay. So I just saw this update right before I came on. I got a notification, and y'all probably gonna get it too. I got a notification from TikTok asking me to give them permission to send me text messages, right? For viral content and for updates. Now, I'm not someone, I don't like to get notifications on social media. I don't like it, right? But here is what I said. I said, wait a minute. So TikTok is saying when content is viral, we're going to start texting people about it. So if we become strategic in our content and we're creating more viral content, we have an opportunity that TikTok may text everybody in the US about our viral content. Sign me up. Second of all, if TikTok is trying to get more people to the platform to help them make more money, which then makes us more money, and they're getting more people there that don't mind being texted, that's going to get more people on the app. The more people that are on the app, the better for us. Because the more people that are following us, the more people watching our content, buying what we're selling, the better for us. So I told y'all that it's in TikTok's best interest to do all the marketing things to get people to the app. And just seeing that update alone, I was like, well, I'll be darned. Here it is. There it is. The ability to text people, right? So I literally got the mess. I just opened up the app and I went to create a video and it was like, boom, it just like popped up. And I was like, oh, okay. So you'll get, also everybody, do this. If you have not updated your TikTok app, please update your app. Okay. Go to the app store, type in TikTok, click on TikTok, and you'll see where it says update. Update your app. More than likely, it's outdated because it's a new company, right? You got to update your app, okay? Then turn your phone off and turn it back on so that it can redo all the things, okay? So update your app and then turn off your phone. Some of y'all ain't turned off your phone since you had that phone. And that's why it's not updating, okay? So I update all of my social media apps every Sunday, and then I turn off my phone and turn it back on so I have all the updates. So you may not be seeing TikTok updates because you haven't updated your app, right? You gotta update the app, okay? And then update your phone, okay? So just FYI, all right? So I'm really, really, really excited when I saw that because there's millions of people who do not mind receiving a text message from TikTok. Now, what is that going to do? It's just going to bring more people to the app. I'm seeing way more advertisements on TV about TikTok than ever. I'm just seeing so much stuff of them marketing TikTok in a way that they hadn't because there was no need for them to really market in the US like that. But now they are because they have a vested interest, right? Now, I want y'all to think about this as a business, okay? You are a business, okay? And you don't want to just make money one time. You want to make money over and over and over again, right? And so it's in TikTok's best interest if they are keeping us on the platform and constantly coming to the platform and creating content and watching content, okay? So it's so important to understand that you are going to be rewarded the more that you're creating content on TikTok. The more you're sharing your content on TikTok, people are going to come to watch you, right? Let me see. Is that why it just randomly stopped sharing lives? I went from 100 people to 10 people if lucky. So I don't know exactly why it did that. I can't explain that, but I think that it's just the app I think the app is recalibrating, right? Because normally when I'm live on TikTok, I'll have 50, 60, 100 people in my live streams. And right now we see 12, right? And that's okay. It will get better eventually. For now, we just got to stick to what we have, right? But TikTok don't know what's like it to be restricting us. They're not trying to make us not create content, right? They're trying to make things better. And they're trying to like basically redo their whole company now that it's a USA company, okay? Today, I got an invitation from YouTube to do live selling on my channel. And I was like, why are they doing that? One, because live stream is a huge part of TikTok. And if they're trying to compete with TikTok, they got to do some of those things. So do I think live stream is going to get better? Yes. Do I think all of our views are going to get better? Yes. I think that everything is going to get better, Shannon, over time, right? But anytime you're making a huge change, a lot of things change and then they get better. It's just how it goes. Okay. That's like right now I've lost 40 pounds. A lot of things are wiggling. A lot of things are just jiggly, but it's tightening too, right? And I'm like, for now, things are becoming jiggly, but they're also getting tight. And guess what's happening? I'm also wearing different clothes I haven't worn in a long time, so on and so on and so on. So sometimes this happens, but also this happens too. Okay. So also, I need you guys to hear this. All right. For the last 5 years, the United States has told the whole country TikTok is bad. Right? Has said TikTok is bad. It's a national security risk. They've been saying that for 5 straight years. Okay. But still, all these teenagers and 20-year-olds became multi-millionaires. Even with the United States saying TikTok is bad for national security reasons. Now, the United States is saying TikTok is good. Right? So, this is the first time in U.S. history that they've been saying an app is bad, but people still made millions. And now that they're saying the app is good, how many more people you think you're going to make millions of dollars? A lot, right? But the thing is that you got to be posting the content, okay? You can't make money from content you don't create, okay? You cannot make money from the content you don't create, okay? You cannot make money from the products you don't sell. If you don't sell the products, you don't make any money. Okay? If you don't sell your products or service, you don't make any money. So you've got to do the thing to make the money. And that means creating the content, whether that's short content or that's live streaming. You've got to show up. Because if you're wondering why certain people are growing and certain people are not, it's because certain people are showing up. Right? If you're not showing up, you can't make money. You can't make money from something you don't sell. Okay. You can't get good at TikTok if you're not bad at TikTok at first. If you guys go to my account on TikTok and you click on oldest content, you'll see how bad my content was when I first got started 5 years ago. And I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to leave it right there where it is because that's where I started. Right. But I couldn't have content like this until I had content like that. Right. I couldn't make $1 million until I made 0. Right? So if you're not getting started, then that's why you're not having success. Or if you're not being consistent and consistently getting better, then that's why you're not having success. Right? I didn't know how to do TikTok when I got on in 2020. I spent a whole year doing it awful. But I just kept on trying and on trying and on trying, right? To the point to where I launched a second account on TikTok last year and I've already grown it to 55,000 and it's fully monetized. I'm like a beauty creator over there, right? Doing my thing over there, right? Now, how did I do it? I applied the same thing that I did here and taught all my clients and started doing it on that account, right? And it's at 55,000 followers and counting and making money and I'm having a good time with it. Right? I had a brand, was it Ollie, the grocery store, reached out to me today. Like, you want to partner with us? Sure. Get me some groceries. Okay. But again, you cannot have success from something you don't do. If you're not showing up, you cannot have the success there. And if you're not consistent, you can't have success there. Okay. That's why I'm doing my 14-day TikTok growth challenge, because I know most people need systems, they need strategy, and they need accountability. Right? And so every day for 14 days, I'm going to email you with something to do that day. And you're going to jump on a live call with me every day for 14 days for 30 minutes. So for 30 minutes a day, every single day for 14 days, starting on February 16th, I'm going to coach you guys, right? For $14. Okay. It's like $14 total, $1 a day. And I'll coach you. My goal is for, if you haven't gotten 1,000 followers, to get to 1,000. If you haven't gone viral, to get something that's viral for you. Like if you've only ever got 200 views, my goal is to get you to see your very first 5,000 view video. If you've already done 10,000, my goal is to get you to 100,000 views, right? So it's like, I'm not trying to do miracles. I can't promise miracles, but my goal is to take you, if you're at this level, take you to this level. If you're down here, my goal is to get you here, right? In 14 days, but you have to be willing to show up. Okay, so if you're on Instagram or you're on Facebook and you want to join the challenge, all you have to do is type the word challenge. So Facebook and Instagram, if you type the word challenge, my chat bot will inbox you. Okay. If you're watching here on TikTok, there's a little orange arrow on the screen down here. Click on it down here and a box will pop up. Just type the word challenge in there and I'll send you a DM when we hang up. Okay, so if you want to join the challenge on TikTok, you can't type challenge here. You got to go to the little orange arrow here and then the box will pop up and just type challenge and I'll send you the details. Okay, all right, let's do some Q&A. All right, let's do some Q&A. Hey, Natalie. Okay, what questions you guys have about TikTok, monetization, or about the challenge? Okay, I know any minute now one of my cats is gonna come in here and like sit on my desk. My cat's like, they normally have dinner at like 5 o'clock and it's 6:30. So one of my cats is like, y'all got to hurry up because she's running late. So I gotta feed my cats. Anyway, okay, let's keep going. What questions you guys have? Thank y'all so much for being here. Yes, so it's a 14-day TikTok growth challenge and it's designed to teach you how to grow your account on TikTok and make money. Right? So it's February 16th through March 1st. And so every day I'm going to coach you on what to do on TikTok to grow. All right. And I'm also going to, like, you're going to get an email of coaching. And then every day we'll jump on a live call for 30 minutes together as a group. Right? So every day you'll get an email and then you'll also get, thanks for the gift. You'll also get so you'll get an email and you'll also get a live call every single day for 14 days. Okay. Halstead Harmony, you got to click on the little orange arrow down here and type challenge in there. Let me see. There we go. Okay. So if you guys on TikTok, if you want to join the challenge, click on this little box here and then type the word challenge. Okay. So in that box there, it's my DMs are going to pop up. Type challenge in there. Okay. This is the tool on TikTok called Service Plus. Okay. Let me see. On Facebook, do you have to have products in TikTok store or is it from content? So it just depends on what you're trying to do, Nay, right? So some people are going to be trying to focus on selling better products in TikTok shop. Some people have their own products in TikTok shop. Other people are trying to post content and get paid per views. And then other people are trying to work with brands. And while others are trying to make more money on live stream. It's all about what you are trying to do. I don't personally have any products in the TikTok shop store, but I do promote other products in the store. I do make money from views on my content and I do make money selling my own services and I make money on live stream. So I have experience with everything except selling my own products on TikTok shop. Okay, so I can teach y'all all the things. I just cannot teach you how to sell your own products on TikTok shop because I have zero experience. Okay, that's full disclosure. If you have a TikTok, you're like, I need to know. That's not me. I can teach you how to create amazing content that will sell, period. But if you're talking about setting up a TikTok shop store, I don't have the experience. Okay, my student Christina's here. Kenya's programs have been absolutely game changer for me. I got so much clarity. Yes, Christine. Hey, girl. Thank you, girl. I see. Okay. Thanks, Nay. Positive Nay. We love a positive gal. My hair didn't move not one bit. You see that? Not one bit. This is what happens when you're black. Our hair be like, whoop. Sorry. It's Black History Month. Okay. Any questions? Like, I think I'm hungry. Like, well, no, I just get goofy. It's fine. It's fine. Come on. More questions. I know you guys got questions. Like, here, hit me with them. Everybody on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. What's your question? There are no dumb questions. Don't feel like I'm not going to look down on you if you ask me a simple question. That's the whole point of you being here. You're not here so that you can, whatever. You're here because you want help, right? You came into my live and you said, okay, I think she can help me. Tell me what I can help you with. This is why we're here. And it's free. Like, it's free for now. Like, I mean, I'm live. Hit me. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Thank you. Is there a program following the challenge? I do have a course. It's called Viral Visibility Method, where you can work with me every day for 3 months. It's not open right now, but I do have one of those. I have people work with me one-on-one for 6 months. You can do a VIP day. There's all the different ways you can work with me. If you're interested in learning about that, you can send me a DM, Elizabeth. Why do you feel like it's not too late to start? Because America has been saying that TikTok is bad for 5 years. Because America has been saying TikTok is bad for 5 years. And they just said TikTok is good a week ago. So when I tell you TikTok haven't even scratched the scratch in the US, hasn't even scratched the scratch. Hasn't even scratched the scratch, because there's been no platform in history where the government said for 5 years, this app is bad for national security. Like, I never thought I was a trend girl, especially with my niche, but Kenya showed me how to get 62,000 views, comments, and shares. Yes, Marisol, let's go. Have you made some sales from that? Let me see. We want the money. We love that Marisol got 62,000 views. We're here for that, and we want her to add more zeros to her bank account. Let's go, Marisol. Let's go, girl. We love that. I wish I had my. Can I do sound effects? Let me see if it'll work. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Okay, I did a sound effect. Those of you guys on Facebook and Instagram, could you hear that sound effect? I've never used them before. Right? But could y'all hear the sound effect? Anybody? TikTok, could y'all hear that sound effect? Let me try it again. Can anybody hear that? I can't tell. Yes, you could. Yay! Yes. Hey, Rhonda. I'm so glad. Okay, we're going to use that more often because I didn't know I had all that. Okay. Bye, Nay. Can you tell me what's wrong with my page? I can't tell you that specifically. I would have to actually go on the inside of your account. I would probably say, what would I say? So with the 14-day challenge, we have the regular challenge, and then we have the VIP version. The VIP version, I'm actually doing some hot seats. So once you join the challenge, you'll have an opportunity to upgrade to VIP. That would be beneficial, but I can't necessarily say exactly what's going on with your page until I actually spend some time on your page and you can tell me what's going on with the analytics. Otherwise, I would be lying. I can't tell you that specifically right now, but if you're one of the VIPs during the challenge, I might be able to do that. Why do you think something is wrong with your... Oh, she's talking to her. I know she was here yesterday. She was talking about, she did a series and she got low views. So I was telling her yesterday that it could be the way she's structuring the content, not getting her audience's attention, and or it could be that she's creating a series and it may not be what her audience is looking for. Wait, there wasn't an upgrade when I signed up. Yes, it is. Yes. So when you signed up for the challenge, if you, Elizabeth, check your emails, make sure my emails aren't coming to spam. And then you'll see in your email, we're inviting you to upgrade to VIP. Yeah. So check your emails. You'll see it. Okay. Any other questions, you guys? I hear my cat being like, lady, you've been in there all day. I actually came in here at like 1:30, but it's not all day, but they feel like it's been all day. Okay. Any other questions? Again, I want all you guys to join us for the challenge. The 14-day TikTok growth challenge starts on Monday, February 16th. It is $14. I'm going to coach you live every day for 14 days for 30 minutes a day and give you a prompt. Okay. And like, this is not some cheapy stuff. Y'all know if I'm teaching y'all all this now here, then I'm definitely going to teach you great stuff when it's a paid program. Okay. $14 for 14 days of live coaching. Okay. If you are here on TikTok, you can click on this box here or click on the little orange arrow and then type the word challenge. Okay. So the box right here or the little orange box here, click on there and then type the word challenge and I'll send you a DM when I hang up. If you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, you can type the word challenge and then my chat bot will send you a message. So chatbots only work on Instagram and Facebook, not currently on TikTok. Okay. So if you want information, just type challenge. We'll send it to you. I am in CST. So I'm in Houston, Texas. I used to be in San Diego and PST, but now I'm back in the South. Love it. All right. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions going once? I'm glad you caught me live too, girl. Any other questions going twice? Well, you guys, I'm glad you guys were here with me today. Thank y'all so much for being here. I'll be back again tomorrow. And if you got questions about the challenge, be sure to message me. Otherwise, I will see you guys later. Bye, guys. Bye. TikTok is talking to me. You hear that? Oh, let me see. What'd you say? Can you help me on how to grow my brand because I struggle with content? Yes. You should join a challenge. Hey, Lakeisha. Oh, let me do this with that. Yes, that's what I do. My sole thing of what I do in my business is I help people grow their accounts and ultimately make money. We don't just focus on growing followers. We want to make more money. That's what I do. Okay. So if you want to join us in the 14-day challenge, just type the word challenge. Oh, you're in Nigeria. Okay. It depends on your restrictions or what they allow you to do in Nigeria, but I can definitely teach you how to grow your account. Like, no problem. Okay. But if you type the word challenge here in the chat, you'll get a link to be able to join the 14-day challenge. Okay. All right, guys, let me let y'all go. Bye.